Hello everybody and welcome back. Yes, I'm back home here in the beautiful country of Taiwan. And although I had an absolutely beautiful week back in England with my family, it certainly feels good to be back on terra firma here in Taiwan. And although you can probably imagine it's pretty difficult leaving behind my family every time I come back to Taiwan, at the end of this video, I'm going to answer that question a little bit and talk about why exactly do I keep choosing Taiwan every time I make a trip back to England or indeed to South Africa to see my son. Why do I keep choosing Taiwan over those other countries where I have blood relatives? But anyway, before we get too deep and meaningful on that subject, when I arrived back, as you can see, I arrived back to a mountain of packages. So what we're going to do, we're going to open some of these packages, talk about some of the videos that I have coming up in the future, and generally have a bit of a chat now that I'm back here in my favorite location here in front of the Taichung Hollywood sign, as I like to call it. Anyway, let's get opening. Okay, so this big one has an absolute load of gifts inside for me. There's a t-shirt. Awesome, I need new t-shirts always. Perfect fit. So yes, a t-shirt, some really cool little notebooks from hopestaiwan. What else? Oh my, this is perfect for a YouTuber with lots of gear. A Thrasher backpack, absolutely perfect for me. Lots of space in there. And this rather cool tote, transparent tote bag. Just do it, just don't quit. See what they did there? And there's a letter. Hi Alan, it has been my pleasure to be a part of the VVVVIP team. Okay, so the letter actually comes from Sherry Liu, the company director of Hopes Taiwan. It's a clothing store up in Taipei, and she's invited me to come and make a video talking about fashion in Taiwan, and they promised they will kit me out in a full new outfit of super cool clothing. Sherry, if you're watching, comment down below and we'll make it happen. Although I'm pretty content with my dad fashion style, Timberland, James Corden polo shirt style, I think I'll give you a chance. Let's see what you and your staff can do to make me look as cool as possible. Let's do it. Yes! This is something that I've been waiting for. Now, let me tell you a story first of all. I've been wanting to make a Made in Taiwan episode with Kavalan's 2015 World Championship winning whiskey that beat all of the Scotch and Japanese whiskeys into to first place. But I've been in contact with Kavalan. They don't get back to me. They keep telling me they'll call me, and I'm not paying $5,000 for a bottle of whiskey. So what I did do is I posted on Instagram about it, and this company, Polar Ice Collection, they told me that the only way ice should be entering a whiskey glass is if it's in a perfect sphere. So what they do, they make these silicone molds, again, made in Taiwan, and they'll make an ice ball to go in my whiskey video when it happens. If anybody from Kavalan is watching, get in touch. A data. Tomato. This is a package I was expecting after my last successful video where I put the A-Data HD 710 Pro to the test by running it over with my scooter and spilling bubble milk tea all over it. A-Data sent me the next level up. They've sent me their HD 830 and have invited me to put it to the test. They've told me it can withstand 3,000 kilograms of pressure and is military grade droppable, protected. Okay, whatever that means. So here's what I'm asking you to do as my team VVVIP. Give me some ideas of how I can test something to destruction or close to destruction here in Taiwan. I've already got a couple of ideas of what I'm going to do with it, but give me your suggestions in the comments down below of what you want to see me do to this hard drive to see if we can bust it. And this one, another one that I was expecting. Last week I made a video with a brilliant company founded here in Taiwan called Subs, and they make flip-flops, also known as sandals, or in Australia, if you're a bit weird, you call them thongs.
Say what?
Now, the interesting thing about Subs is that these flip-flops are made from 100% recycled material. Even the box apparently is 100% recycled. And because Subs are such an environmentally concerned company, what they do is they arrange beach cleanups all around the world, and many here in Taiwan too, where teams of volunteers and employees from Subs go down, collect the trash from the beach, sort out the recyclable plastics, send it off to be recycled, and then use those recyclable plastics to make their flip-flops. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, and made in Taiwan. So that's actually going to be my very next episode. I filmed it last week. So yes, look out for Subs, and I think there's going to be a giveaway of a couple of pairs maybe. So yes, be on the lookout for that. So yes, there's my boxes opened and a little bit of a clue as to some future videos that are coming up soon. Everybody loves a good box opening video, right? But onto that question about why do I keep choosing Taiwan? Why do I consistently, year after year, or even month after month, when I take a trip back to England or back to South Africa, why do I keep coming back here? And to be honest, there isn't just one simple answer. Yes, life here is very comfortable. I could consider myself quite a lazy guy, so working 20 hours a week teaching here compared to 40 or 50 in a full-time rat race job back in England, maybe that's part of the reason, but I don't think that that's enough to pull me away from my family back in England. If we talk about South Africa and my son, well, that's another complicated issue. If I could walk into a job in South Africa and be with my son, then maybe things would be different. But because of the political situation there, affirmative action, lots of different things going on, it's almost impossible for me as a British passport holder to get any kind of job in South Africa where I don't have a South African passport, unless maybe I was a qualified doctor or lawyer or some kind of professional. But anyway, back to the reason I choose Taiwan over any other country. The people here just make me feel so safe. My most popular video dictates all about how Taiwan is so safe, and I feel crime here just doesn't affect me. But other than that, as a teacher, I've grown a very, very strong bond with my school, with the teachers there, with the kids, some of them whom I've been teaching for 7 or 8 years. I've seen them go from grade 1 into high school now. And I'm the kind of guy that once I start a project, I like to see it through. So as you can imagine, every year the grade 1 students are coming through. I just can't imagine myself giving up on them and leaving. So I'm pretty sure I'm in this for the long run. Choosing Taiwan after every trip I take back home, it just seems to be my home. It has a calling that pulls me back. Hope that answer wasn't too cheesy for you, but it's all I could come up with. I didn't write any scripts out. I asked myself the question as I was driving here and kind of thought I'd give my answer off the top of my head. Maybe you can sense that from the staggered, jumpy language that I'm using. Not really flowing very well, but that's my answer. I just get pulled back here. Once I get my feet back on the ground here in Taiwan, I feel safe, I feel at home, and I'm always excited to get back into school and start working. Definitely a cheesy answer, but it's the truth. Okay, so I think that wraps up this little welcome back video. As you noticed, I switched off the power on the magic desk. No location changes, just me quite clearly in my favorite city, back where I belong. Don't forget, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'll put all of the details on the screen now. And something I haven't mentioned for a long time on the channel, my Patreon page, where you can become an official member of the team VVVIP, where I send out videos on the Patreon only Instagram page, send out postcards every month or so, and when I take trips, some of my super special VIPs, they get gifts such as this in the post. So if you've got a little bit of extra time, go take a look at the Patreon page, see if there's anything that interests you. And one more thing I want to say before I go is a very big I love you, big boy, to my big boy William in South Africa. He is just about to finish his reception. He is just about to finish his reception year, his kindergarten year, and believe it or not, he's going to be entering grade 1 of big school in January. In fact, his mum sent me this picture of him in his uniform, which had me in absolute buckets of tears as I was making my way back from England. So yes, I don't often talk about it too much on this channel, like to keep things positive, but yes, I absolutely miss you like crazy, big boy. And don't forget, all of this, it's for you. Anyway, I know all of you that are still watching to this point in the video will already be subscribed to the channel, so I'm not going to ask you to do that. What I will ask you to do is leave me a question or comment in the comment section down below. Anything you want to see on the channel, anything you want to know about me, put it in the comment section. We'll have a chat. But yes, enough talking for now. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all of the support. And thanks for giving me an amazing country to come back to after leaving my beautiful family back in England. Peace. Bye-bye.